I liked meeting someone who was smoking. That was fun. Because when you're smoking a cigarette, you're already doing, but it's bad and it's not worth it. And there's other things you can do instead. Fucking, it's wrong. You have a baby face. How old are you?
21.
No, really? Wow. I also, yeah, which is great. I mean, it's good. Trust me, I just spent a lot of money on Botox and fillers, so that's why I would say I'm looking at her face like that would have cost me 20 grand. Which is a very awful statement. So I'm just saying appreciate it. That's what I was trying to say. That was a bad interaction. I just told a young adult how much their face costs. I've either been in New York City too long, been in entertainment too long, or I've gotten too much cosmetic surgery. Oh, that face is about 20 grand. It's about 20 grand. We still there at 25 grand. What do you say it is for people to get like a crush on their therapist?
If you've ever looked at the catalog, there's a lot of people who lose their license because of that.
Wow. She said if you ever looked at the catalog, which I don't even know what the catalog is. What catalog? What a catalog? Like Playboy? What are we talking about? What's the catalog? Is there a catalog where they just send out all the therapy drama? I'd love to sign. Really? Wait, I would love that. How fun would that be if like every single industry had just like, here's our fucking drama. They could even change the names. I know that's like reality TV, but I love hearing about like industry drama that's not in the industry I'm in. Like I have a friend works at a hedge fund. She's a secretary, but she's always like, which is great, but I'm just saying, whatever. Doesn't matter. But she's always like, oh, like David's wife is making him do low carb. You don't want to hear about this. And I'm like, yes, I fucking do. I want all the drama. I follow up about this fucking guy I've never met. I'm like, how's the diet going? Why is she making him do it? What's the fucking problem? What's her background? Why is she is something going on with their relationship? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a distraction. Get me out of my fucking life. What's up with this guy, David? Why keto? So they send out a... Every month. And what is it really? Because it can't be like therapist.
It's therapists that have lost their license.
They sent out a catalog being like, Dove got a little frisky, and he's out. Huh? Do they only do that if the person is found guilty though? Because what if someone's like, no, I didn't do it, and then officially lost because they crossed the line? Oh, DUIs. Oh, okay.
There are people
Huh.
If they do that, please report them.
Of course, but why would the therapist tell the client they're drinking and driving? That'd be inappropriate for totally other reasons, you know what I'm saying? Like, one offense is drinking and driving, very bad. Other offenses if you go in and tell your client, like, sorry, I'm hungover, actually. Oh, I had to drive last night, hammered. You think you're fucked up. I'll tell you right now. We've all got stuff going on. I've gotten a crush on my therapist. It's so weird. She really dismissed it, though. She was like, this happens. Like, blah, blah. My therapist is 75. So you went to Vassar and now you're working at a hospital?
Yeah, I'm working at a dermatologist.
Oh, you're working at I want my niece to be a dermatologist. She's 6 right now. But I had put so much thought into this. From the second she was born, I've been thinking about this. Dermatologist, this is a great job, okay? You're a doctor, but it's not going to be as stressful as, some of no one's coming in with a gunshot. They may be afterwards, but the stakes are a little lower. Still critically important, but it's not like you're not going to bleed out unless you really fuck up. Do you watch Dr. Pimple Popper? How is she viewed in the community? Do you guys know what Dr. Pimple Popper is? It's disgusting. No offense to the, My entire feed on TikTok is like true crime. And then Dr. Pimple comes up, I'm like, whoa, no. She's slicing and dicing. Some of that stuff is not a pimple. The stakes are getting too high now because she knows that other people are competing with their big black heads. So we're just enabling her. Someday she's just gonna cut off someone's head. She'll be like, ah! I wonder if she really insists on being called doctor too. If they're like, hi, Pimple Popper, and she's like, Dr. Pimple Popper. I went on something called Accutane. Went through my dermatologist, went on Accutane. And I was scared to do it because it's really strong. And he was like, I want you to be careful going on this because it can make you depressed. And I already get very depressed. Like, don't push me, I'm close to the edge. If you do Accutane, every month you have to go in and you have to fill out a survey saying that you're not going to get pregnant. Because if you get pregnant on Accutane, it's very bad. I was pretty politically incorrect. I was like, look, these are the type of women I'm attracted to, super high feminine. I'm the man one, so I'd be the one getting them pregnant. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, so I don't need to come in and sign the paperwork. And he was like, you still do. And I was like, so the only chance of me getting pregnant would be I'd be getting raped. So you want to protect the rapist to the point where I have to come in? He was like, all right, now you're above my pay grade with this, okay? Like, what do we need to do to stop the conversation? So I said, fine, I'll play the game. I'll come in, I'll sign the thing. So I would go in and do this little quiz. And in the quiz, you had to prove that you understood how not to get pregnant, okay? Now, I watch a lot of straight porn. I have a lot of straight friends. I fucking know how it works. So I thought. I failed it 4 times. Because of the pre-cum question. It said something about pre-cum, and I was like, in porn, they don't ever really do the pre-cum. It's either fucking no discussion of pre-cum. So, I failed the pre-cum test, got locked out, and I had to have my sister go in and take it for me. 4'11", that's not the legal cutoff. Does anyone know what it is? Is it 4'8"? Oh, and I have a question, actually. What makes it so you know that? You Googled it, how tall are you? You're 5'4". Okay, so you weren't looking it up to check on yourself or anything? You had a colleague. Did they say they were and they weren't? It was obvious. So why'd you want to check it? You're just curious? Yeah. How short were they? 4'1". Not even? No fucking way. All right, this is getting uncomfortable. I don't think it goes shorter than 4 foot. I don't think she does. I got a cousin. I think they're as low as it goes. I love that you Googled that, though. You're like, I gotta see about this. I think it's crazy they even have a limit. I feel like if someone visually passes, we should just give it to them, Do you want to embolden anybody who's trying to enforce some legality there? They're like, oh, you say you're a little person, not by half an inch, fuckface. Nice try. And this motherfucker's ruthless. My school that is so small is in Maine. Who is the people that were also from Maine? Oh, you guys. Oh, nice. Where in Maine are you guys from? Oh, you're from Portland? I'm from Blue Hill up near Bar Harbor. Yeah, we go to Portland all the time. Is someone familiar with Blue Hill? You're familiar with Blue Hill? Yes. How? What university? I didn't go to school in Maine. No, do you think are those the only 2 options? I went to Simmons College in Boston for undergrad, and then I went to grad school in New York at the New School. Does anyone get homeschooled for college? That would be... You gotta be kidding me. Homeschooled for college? What kind of fucking asshat parent is like, I'm taking this all the way? Imagine they're a total psychopath. They're like, my baby's a doctor, okay? Yeah. They're a brain surgeon. Like, where'd they go to school? In our kitchen. Like, wow, that's not good at all. Is that really a thing? Is that part of like the helicopter parents not wanting the kid to... Do you know anyone who's doing that?
4 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same family?
Army family.
Oh, I don't want to step on that then. Does the family still have time? Do the parents still have time to work if they're also? Because I think they'd now be full-time professors. I know my professors were full-time professors, but.
University online.
Oh, so they're just doing the school online. Oh, so the parents. 4 years. Yeah. I do know how college works and stuff. But yeah, 4 years. But the parents are just making them stay home, and then so they're not homeschooling. They're just in school at home. No, homeschooling is like where your parents teach you. Dude, it is different. In online class, because I've taken online classes, but it would be very different than if my mom was like, and another thing about medicine, okay? There's Tylenol and then there's Benadryl, and if someone breaks their foot, you put it in the foot. Okay, end of the session, all right, fine. That'd be very different than taking like an online class through like Harvard Extension or something, but. The school, there's no colleges in Maine either. There's a college in, I'm sorry, not in Maine, I'm sorry, I meant in Blue Hill, I'm so sorry. There's tons of colleges in Maine. But not in Blue Hill. There's no college in Blue Hill. There's Maine Maritime Academy in Castine, yeah. So you guys have been to Maine a few times?
Our daughter went to school in Maine.
Nice, where'd you go?
St. Joseph, Maine.
I know St. Joe's. My brother went to school there too. Not school there, but he went anyway. Did she end up staying in Maine or did she get out?
She works at Dartmouth Hitchcock now,
Nice.
which is a hospital in New Hampshire.
Oh, Dartmouth Hitchcock. My stepmom works at a hospital. Yeah. Doctor,
Nurse practitioner.
nurse practitioner, and thank God she went to college for that, and it wasn't a homeschooled situation because could you just imagine you're in a hospital and the doctor's fixing you up and they're like, my dad taught me this. You'd be like, where's that little thing I dinged? Like, yeah, I did all. I didn't get the best grades. My sister got better grades than me, but she was the favorite, so we'll let her have it. You know, we'll let her have it.